What if you survived the Danganronpa execution? Let's assume you're immortal, but would you be able to live a normal life after all the damage that has been done to you? Let's find out. Let's first start off with a baseball machine shoots at 100 kilometers per hour. Getting hit by one of these balls has the exact same force as getting hit by a brick. Leo got hit by 1,000 of these before dying. The damage actually really depends on where the baseball hits you. Legs, you are fine but can never walk again. Face, you have brain damage. Torso, you're dead. After getting hit with all of these balls, you will be permanently crippled, blind, deaf, and all your bones are broken. And on top of that, you have brain damage and are traumatized forever. You are a vegetable. Mondo's case, however, is very different. He got liquefied. Yeah, he cannot do much like that. Celestia got burned alive. All her muscles are gone with 50-degree burns, plus she got crushed by a fire truck. Your body is mangled and you're bedridden for the rest of your life. But to be fair, I think your body parts are gonna be flying all over the place. Alter ego. You're not a computer, you're a human being who's getting smashed by an excavator. One smash of these will leave your body mangled, but just impact you enough for you to make very weak movements. But then you get smashed a few hundred times more and you're left with a crushed body who can't even move. Speaking about crushed, Junko, Kyoko, and Naegi have all the same execution. And this is actually kinda interesting because you are fucking crushed. Next up we have Teruto, who got changed on and pulled by his neck, causing neck trauma. Got shot by multiple rockets, causing your skin and muscles to be burned away, your nerves destroyed, and your bones pulverized. Then got shot by a bigger rocket, hang upside down, causing the blood to reach your head, causing your brain to shut down, and then lastly dropped into lava to melt that way to the rest of your body. Peko and Fujiko, this one is actually kinda interesting. Peko got stabbed viciously through her entire body with long-ass swords. The aftermath would be that a lot of her muscles and nerves are ripped to shreds, causing them to be unusable. On top of that, she got without a doubt stabbed through her spine, so she can never move her body ever again. I don't know what the hell is happening in this one, but bear with me. There are implications that Miko got a lethal dose of drugs and died that way and did not, whatever fuck this is. Honestly, to answer this question, we need to know what Miko was injected with. According to fans, her getting injected with a lethal substance and then flying to space means she slowly lost oxygen because you can't breathe in space. But if you somehow survive this, you're probably fine. Gundam got trampled. You can clearly see him alive, even smiling afterwards for a few moments. But he's Gundam Tanaka and you're just a random guy. After getting trampled by a few dozen bulls or whatever animal this is, you're left with a broken body which cannot function anymore, plus open wounds and blood pouring out. Honestly, this is something that can be fixed if you're Gundam Tanaka, but nah, you're not fine. You're crushed! Look at Junko, Kyoko, and Naegi for the explanation. Kaede got pulled by her neck, causing neck trauma, and was hanged for 8 long hours. At the end of the run, she's without a doubt paralyzed from the neck down. Bozo. Oh, I triggered the entire fanbase. Oh, I screwed up. Kirumi! Let's see what happened. Torny finds stabbing her hands. Various rages cutting her, and then lastly falling to her death. She looked pretty fine all the way to the top, so judging that, she did only die from the fall damage. I will say that everything in her body is pulverized, broken, and cause internal bleeding, causing you to be paralyzed. Kyo, the swing doesn't necessarily cause any damage other than you feel dizzy, but the burning pot has the same effect as Celestia's execution, where your body just melts away. Gonta, stab a mechanical beast, the stings have venom, so your body is slowly dying. On top of that, you got impaled by a huge wasp. Your entire stomach, intestines, and every other organ that's close to those are gone, meaning you're bedridden and need a machine to keep you alive. But then you also got fucking burned alive, so your flesh is burned away together with all the muscles. Kaito kinda died by a silly illness, so let's assume you have an illness too called being a Danganronpa fan. You get launched into space, your oxygen is gone after a minute or two, and you aren't an astronaut like Kaito, so you'll probably be exposed to radiation, weightlessness, and immense pressure. But at the end of the trip, you will be awed due to all the diverse conditions you endured. Sumuki's execution is kinda interesting because it's the same as Junko, Kyoko, Chiaki, and fucking Naegi. And Kibo is even more interesting because, bro literally blew himself up.